Okay, today you're going to learn about writing and evaluating powers. In order to write and evaluate powers, you need to first know what a power is and what the parts are. So hopefully by the end of this lesson, you will know how to answer those two questions. Okay, so first of all, what is a power? A power is a way of writing repeated multiplication. So repeated multiplication will look something like this. 2 times 2 times 2. And that kind of expression can be written as a power. Another way it might look would be with parentheses around the numbers. 2 times 2 times 2. Or in the old way with the X or the cross. Like this over here. 2 times 2 times 2. These three right here are examples of repeated multiplication. Okay, so now that we've defined what a power is, let's look at the parts of a power. First of all, there are two parts. The first part is called the base. The base of a power is the factor or factor. And the other part of a power is called the exponent. Which is the number of times the factor is being multiplied. Okay, so now let's take a look at some examples. Say we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Here we have 4 factors of 2. So with this expression we can create a power remember the two parts of the power are the base and the exponent. And the base is the factor that's being multiplied repeatedly. So in this case our base is going to be 2. So here is our base. This is our base. And how many times is that factor of 2 being multiplied? It's being multiplied 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that's going to be our exponent of 4. Right there, exponent. I don't know if it's going to fit right there, but yeah, this is your exponent of 4. So here, I'll try to write it right there, exponent. Right there. Oops. Alright, so let's take a look at another example here. Say I have a -3 times -3 times -3. Okay, so here we have a factor of -3 being multiplied, so that means our base is going to be -3. So we'll have a base of -3, and then how many times is it being multiplied? 1, 2, 3 times, so that means our exponent is 3. Okay, so now that we know what powers are, we know how to write powers, but how do we say power? So if we look at this example right here, right there, how would we say that? What is the proper way or the correct way of saying that? We would say 3 to the power of 5. Or we can say it even shorter. We can say 3 to the 5th power. Oops, spelled it wrong. Power. That's how. Again, if we look at this next example right here, we can, how would we say that one? How would we say that one? We would say this is 2 to the what? 7th power. Or the longer way, we could say 2 to the power of 7. Usually I shorten it with the th, 5th power, 7th power, 4th power, so on and so forth. Now, there are 2 powers that have their own special names. I wonder if you know what they are before I say it, but let's see. Okay, so let's see. Oops, moving things around. Say we have 4 and this floating 2. So we would call this 4 to the 2nd power. Or like I said, there's a special way to say it. We would say that as 4 to, no, 4, not 2 anymore, 4 squared. So that is one of the special ways of saying a power, and the other one will come in this form right here. Let's say I have a 5 with an exponent of 3. How would we read, or how would we say this one? We will say this is 5 to the 3rd power, or the special way, we would say 5 cubed. So anytime you see an exponent of 2, you can say squared. And anytime you see the exponent of 3, you can say cubed. All other exponents are either to the nth power, or the nth power. So like if it was a 10, it would be 10th, 8th, 12th, so on and so forth.